reading, and critical thinking. The history of paper. In ancient Egypt, a type of tall grass called papyrus, which grew in the Nile Valley, was used for writing and drawing on. Before it could be used, the leaves of the grass were soaked in water, pressed together, and then dried in the sun. The first real paper was made by the Chinese 2000 years ago. In the 8th century, Arab travelers who traded with China learned how to make it too. At first, paper was very expensive because it was made from cotton, but later it was produced from wood and so became much cheaper. To make paper from wood, logs are broken into small pieces which are then mixed with chemicals and bleached. Water is removed from the mixture, which then passes through hot rollers to produce continuous pieces of dry paper. Every year millions of trees are cut down to make new paper. Fortunately, the type of tree that gives us the best wood for making paper grows very quickly. But old paper can also be recycled. Most of today's newspapers and magazines are made from recycled paper. For hundreds of years, an enormous quantity of paper has been used to produce books, especially very large books like encyclopedias. Now, encyclopedias and other books can be put onto CD-ROMs, special computer desks which can hold a huge amount of information. Sound and pictures can also be put on CD-ROMs. Many people think that soon everybody will have a computer and we will get all our information from the internet or from CD-ROMs. They believe that public libraries will no longer be needed and that printing will become part of history. Choose the correct answer. My mother has a special space for cutting vegetables. The answer is gadget. Ali is really space about his university course. He can't wait for the beginning of the term. The answer is enthusiastic. I'm going to space some information from the internet for my school project. The answer is download. The television picture is really clear. You have an enormous space. The answer is screen. This novel is not spaced as an e-book yet, but you'll be able to get it next year. The answer is available. I wanted to complain to the manager of the shop, but he was space. The answer is unavailable. Today paper, plastic and glass can all be space. The answer is recycled. Before you can cook these beans, you have to space. The answer is soak them for 3 hours. The story is an interesting space of fact and fiction. The answer is mixture. You can space white shirts to keep them looking clean. The answer is bleach. Find the mistakes in each of the following sentences, then write them correctly. You should press the green button to open the door. The mistake is dress and it should be press. The Arabs taught how to make paper from the Chinese. The mistake is taught and it should be learned. Some people believe that CD-ROMs will replace laboratories. The mistake is laboratories and it should be libraries. She bought a little garment for squeezing oranges. The mistake is garment and it should be gadget. This information can be viewed on scorn or printed out. The mistake is scorn and it should be screen. Thanks for listening with Nafham, learn easily and simply.